What's up, everybody? Sorry if I sound a little bit different for this week. I'm a little bit under the weather. I'm almost over, hopefully, whatever I've got. It's not COVID, thankfully. But I just want to welcome everyone back to another episode of the Way Late Bloomers. This is a pretty fun episode. We talk a little bit about new consoles, whether or not we're going to buy them or not, or if we can buy them. Share a little bit of worst theater experiences, best theater experiences, the whole streaming versus theater thing. Talk a little bit about some creepy experiences that maybe happened to us involving other people. So yeah, all kinds of fun stuff in this one. I do have a really cool announcement for anyone that will be interested in this. I'm going to be doing like this spin-off series of podcasts talking about certain movies. It won't be I'm not going to do it for like every movie or anything like that. It's just going to be for like movies that I feel like I really need to talk about, or ones that really struck me and I want to talk about. They're going to be just me, but I told the guys they're always welcome to join me anytime that they want to. For any obviously big movies, like, you know, obviously like a Marvel movie like we did for Spider-Man, that would be one that we would all talk about together. But for like maybe smaller independent films or something like horror, like Scream is one that I would really like to do that just came out a couple weeks ago. But this is going to be like the Way Late Bloomers Presents type thing, and it's going to be called Mike at the Movies. And it's not going to be like a real long, in-depth thing. It's just going to be probably 15 to 30 minutes at most. It's not going to be this huge, long thing. And it really just depends on how much I want to say about the movie. But I'm really excited to announce the very first episode that I'm going to do. And I just finished my last movie this morning. I got lucky enough where I got to be a part of the Sundance Film Festival this year. Now, I only saw 7 movies, which is nothing compared to what, half of the internet and half of everybody else saw. I've seen reviews of people seeing 20 to 30 fucking movies, which is essentially the whole lineup of movies. I didn't get to see everything that I wanted to because of how they scheduled it, and with how I worked, there was just no way. I originally only had 4, and then more kept sneaking in that I was lucky enough to be able to see that I kept hearing about. So I'm going to be, my very first episode that I'm going to be talking about is going to be all 7 of those movies. Hopefully I'll be recording that within the next couple of days, because I'm not 100% sure when those movies will actually come out to the public, because I know that they do the festival stuff to try to find studios for distribution and things like that. I think some of them already have distribution, and I'll talk about all that in the episode and discuss who has what movie or what studio picked up what movie and all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm really excited for this. I talked to the guys and got their blessing about it. So again, it won't be an every like day upload thing or anything like that. It'll be like when I do have a movie to talk about, it'll probably be like a little in between thing. Like if we do an episode, like a regular podcast episode, then maybe a gaming video, it would be in between, something like that, or every other episode. It's just something like that how it would work. It's not going to be, it just depends on what comes out that I strongly feel like I want to talk about. If the series progresses, I might actually do some movies that come out in the past few years, or even older movies that I love that I never got a chance to talk about, or discuss the meaning of them to me and things like that. So just wanted to give everybody a heads up on that. It's something I'm really excited about, and I just feel really lucky to be able to do the Sundance Festival this year. So I'm really thankful for that, and I can't wait to talk about those movies with all you guys. But for now, as always, if you guys don't already know, we do have a Facebook, an Instagram, and all that good stuff. So if you haven't yet, please come on over and give us a follow on both pages. We post a lot of behind the scenes stuff and updates about what's going on with certain things. Also, if you guys haven't yet, please head on over to our YouTube channel, where you can find all of our podcasts, including the new series with myself called Mike at the Movies, and where you'll also find our gaming videos, which those will be coming back very, very soon. So please, if you haven't yet, head on over and subscribe and watch some content, share it around. Whichever platform you guys are listening on, whether it would be Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, Stitcher, any of those. Please leave a review or a rating, because it really does help us to get on the recommended stuff, and that goes a really long way for us. And same for YouTube. If you listen to us on YouTube, please like the video, please drop us a comment. Yeah, because like I said, that stuff really does help us out. You can find all of that in our link tree, which I will put in the description. I always leave it in every description that I do, whether it be video, post, anything. Just click that bad boy and it'll take you to every one of our links. So anyways, guys, that's enough of my rambling. I just wanted to tell you guys about the new spin-off project thing for myself. And I hope you guys enjoy this next episode of the Way Late Bloomers podcast. And I apologize because this was supposed to be out last week, but due to how I was working and how some stuff got changed around with we had some snow hit and all that stuff, so kind of screwed things up, and I had a really long week, so I didn't get to edit like I wanted to, so that is my fault. But better late than never, I always say. But anyway, guys, please enjoy the next episode of the Way Late Bloomers podcast.
Man, that was some party.
See, I didn't say 4 this time.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say 2, 3, 4, but, you know. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of the Way Late Bloomers podcast.
Hey, are we rolling? Hey.
I'm Joby.
I'm Spencer.
I'm Michael.
There we go. There we go.
Wait. That ain't right.
So,
wrong. That's my
Damn,
line.
I have got to go to the eye doctor.
You have got to do something.
I know. I've been wearing the same contacts for like 8-9 months now.
straight?
Yeah.
Do you take them out?
nursey.
To clean them, but I sleep them. I sleep in them.
Bro, that's not good for you.
No, I know.
It's just
See,
not healthy.
he knows, but he can't fucking prove it that I do that, because every time I go in there, like if I saw my contacts in there, like immaculately clean. So he can't fucking prove, but he knows because I never order more contacts.
He just looks in there, he's like, this fucker.
He's like, how often do you change these? I was like, a couple weeks. He goes, you sure? I say, yeah.
You're a
I was
heartless liar.
I say, usually I wear my glasses. I never wear my glasses in there, and I never
seen
order new
glasses.
contacts. He fucking knows. But he can't prove it.
You bullshitting your doctor.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't like me. I know he doesn't. He's like, this motherfucker.
What's that? I always heard that story about the contacts, about somebody that's like getting stuck to their eyes and I have to like go pry
Dude,
them
I
off
have
their
been
tell
eyes.
wearing
people
my
over here.
contacts to sleep. Not like, I wear them to
That's
sleep.
sad.
I don't ever take them out unless I'm taking them out to clean them. And I've been doing that since I've got contacts, which was in 5th grade. So
Hey, we're the
whoever
Way
said that
Bloomers.
shit is a liar. Either
What-
that or they
what did
just
you say
had
before
dirty
that?
eyes.
Hey, we're the Way Late Bloomers. Welcome to the podcast.
We said
already did
that.
that.
We said that.
No, you didn't.
At the beginning,
Yeah, he
we
did.
said that.
He said, welcome to
wasn't
another
here.
episode of the Way Late Bloomers. God damn it.
I was just covering this to make sure.
I wanted to jump into, I'm at a topic.
You're sitting.
Can I just say, fuck that fat bitch that works at the dollar store near your house?
Oh, yeah. I don't even know who that is. But
I don't
yeah,
either, but she's a
It's a goddamn
she's a
mistake.
cunt.
Telling everybody about your Burger King run today.
Well, I mean, it wasn't like a real thing. It was just...
But it really happened.
I mean, it happened.
Just get a text from Joey. It's like, hey, stopped at Burger King by your house. That was a goddamn mistake. That was a fucking mistake.
I'd never been to that one. I didn't know how to get to it. And, like, it's this weird fucking setup.
It is
then-
weird. It is really weird.
I ended up going,
We're the
like,
Way
straight
Late
through, and I
Bloomers.
should have gone left, I think. And then tried to turn left again when I got down there. But there was, like, a transfer backing up into the dollar store, and this fat bitch was sitting out in a little parking lot. You can't go this way! It's like, what?
That's fucking great. That's great.
Could have just ran her over.
I thought about it, but she was like being such a bitch about it, like pointing and yelling and shit. I was just like,
Got that authority, that power of authority. She's like,
Authority
fucking
or authority?
authority. Like Thor.
that power of authority. That's what I thought.
God of Thunder.
God of Cunster. Anyway,
Wow.
What was that movie I came up with?
Cunt fucker.
Yeah, cunt fuckers.
Was that it?
We're gonna get in ya.
Holes will be violated.
That's what it was. That was close.
That's your screenplay
Was it
right
called
there.
Cunt Fucker? I
Yeah,
don't feel
cunt-
like it was Cunt Fucker. I feel like it's something else.
It was
It's
cunt
supposed to be a
fucker.
slasher
Because he
where
goes,
you just
cunt fucker.
Cunt Destroyer or something like that.
We said about 50
We should
guys,
make up our
5
own.
different names with it.
we should make up our own slasher flick or something.
You did. You just did. That's
Cunt
your,
fucker.
that's
After
your-
that.
That's your screenplay. Cunt fuckers 2.
Backdoor Sluts 9. Holes will be violated again.
That's some
Cunt-
shit they would do too. That's their tagline.
Cunt fuckers too. Anal adventure.
You don't let me in that hole, I'm going in the other hole.
Adventure in anal land.
Now it does sound like a porno.
No, yeah. Well,
Well, the first one. Well,
they all.
let's
do.
move on.
Why'd you shoot him right in the vagina?
There's a story I wrote down that I wanted you to
There's
tell.
lots of stories.
That I don't know if you remember it or not. But I remember you telling me. I don't want to give away the punchline, but it was the story of you in a. It was the story of you guys. You guys were in a car with a bunch of people. I think you probably know what I'm talking about. And it was like you guys were all, or one of them was high as fuck in particular. It's when they built the dollar store right by the house or whatever. Yeah.
It like looking back on it, it's not like
I thought it was funny.
it's funny. It was funny in the moment because we were like we were. I can't remember if I had been smoking or not, but I know the other 3 people were high. And like we come up to the intersection and they had just built a Family Dollar.
Yeah.
And like and one of the guys didn't know that. And he's like, "Oh fuck, they built a Family Dollar?" And we're like, "Yeah, did you not see him building it for a month?" He
dramatic
goes,
pause.
it just gets quiet, no one says anything, he goes, "That's fucking convenient." So like it was just so funny in the moment.
I thought of that story the other day. I was like, I need to have him tell that.
I got the rumblies.
I had a thing wrote down here. So it's new consoles. What's your thoughts on the new consoles, and will you buy?
If I could get one for retail price,
Yeah, that's a big.
I'm not
big
paying
kicker.
over $600 for one.
No, that's.
I usually don't buy one for over $5.
Well, I mean, that's. I had 2 things come up while I was at the beach. One was, or they were both Walmart. One was when I got back. One was at the beach.
Right.
That they were like, wait, what? Or they were like, hey, we're gonna be restocked. I think it was the day before Thanksgiving, but I was at the movies that night. Went to go see that Ghostbusters movie, which that's a whole other fucking story I have to tell.
God.
Oh god.
But
Haven't seen it.
that's not about the movie. It's about the experience that I had.
Oh,
seeing it.
gotcha.
Oh, okay.
But they were like, oh, so I missed the time cap for it. And then when I got home, I think it was the day before Thanksgiving or some shit. And they were like, oh, yeah, you can get it, but you have to be part of that Walmart Plus shit. And I was like, okay, cool. There's a free trial. There was like for PlayStation's getting ready to be in stock. Signed up for the free trial. Went on the thing at the time. It was like 5 o'clock or something. Went on the thing. It was like, oh, yeah, you're on the free trial and you're technically part of the Plus deal, but you have to actually pay the Plus membership to be a part of this. And I'm like, just fuck it. I'm like, whatever. Fuck it. And I was like, when something comes available, something comes available. But yeah, I didn't know you guys' thoughts. I want a PlayStation 5 so bad.
I mean,
but
I built my PC this past year. So I'm playing new games at, top-notch quality. But obviously there's going to be exclusives that I'm not going to be able to get.
yeah, that's what.
Like we were talking about the new God of War, that Wolverine game, all that
Spider-Man
shit coming
2.
to PlayStation. Yeah, I want to play those, but at the same time, I don't want to drop like more than what the retail price is for
I'm
it.
not paying $1,200 for a
No,
fucking
and it's
console. You
fucking
can kiss my
ridiculous that
ass.
people are doing that.
You can kiss my ass. Yeah, and it's like all the scalpers are buying all the damn consoles. That's why they can't keep any.
Scalpers.
They are. They're like
They literally go and they buy
17 consoles and then sell them for $1,300,
Right.
$1,400
It should
fucking
be.
dollars.
They should have a
crazy.
fucking limit on how many.
I
you
think
can
they
buy.
are now. They started that now, which they
Who
should have
started that? Because that's pretty
The
genius.
scalping?
Yeah.
It's been going on for... Dude, these pops, people will buy like a
Dude, that's-
like a
they do it
Chase
with
exclusive.
tickets.
They do everything.
Yes, true.
They'll buy
There's like, all right, so like,
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Action figures and
you
shit.
could do it with anything.
yeah. So like they do
bad.
it.
It's been around forever.
It's something that's got like a really like.
I've seen videos of people doing it with
Dude.
just your normal old action figure toys.
Like I'm
like,
sure there was a guy standing
They were selling Spider-Man
outside where Jesus was preaching or something, saying, "See the."
They the night the night that the Spider-Man tickets went on sale. I got my ticket that night, but it was crashing the website. The next day, there was fucking Spider-Man tickets on sale for $1,000 on eBay, and I'm like,
Mighty.
why?
I'm like, why?
Dude, I've seen like, do you see that that X-Men figure up there who is Wolverine?
yeah, the old
I've
man.
seen people go into stores and buy all of them that are on the rack of the same character, and I mean sell them online on eBay for double the price or more.
That's crazy.
like certain Chase exclusives or like the Comic-Con exclusive
Oh.
of like Slim.
Our
That
Destiny
thing-
figures, the like the
regular.
exclusive versions, they did that shit. The only place you can find them was on eBay because everybody bought them up and resold them.
Like Dwight buying all them.
Exactly. It's
Fucking
exactly
dolls.
like that. It's
And it's
exactly
bullshit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is
So I have a
exactly it.
very real fear of buying a new console, and as I'm purchasing the console, they're bringing in the new consoles,
Well,
like the better ones than that.
well, they can't master this one because they don't have enough parts. They're missing.
I
So like,
just, a
so
game
what
is
you're
a
thinking
game
is
to
like,
me.
so like with the Xbox One, we had the Xbox One, the release version, and then a couple months later they came out with like the next
Series
updated
S.
version.
Yeah.
Is that what
Oh,
you're
you're
saying?
talking about the X,
Something
the
like
X, sorry,
that, yeah.
sorry,
And
the
it's just
original
like-
Xbox One. My bad.
Or
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm buying an Xbox One,
Well,
and
you
the
got-
Xbox 2 is coming in.
Well,
the
you
store.
got the better Xbox One.
I did
out of
get
the
a good
deal.
one.
See, I got the original one, and yours can actually play 4Ks, and
And
shit.
my
Mine
original one,
can't.
my
Mine
original
can't.
one died. I had to get another one.
Well, my
Did it really?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
No,
I had a white one, and I ended up having to get a black one because mine died.
I don't remember that at all.
thing is,
When was that?
games are
That's a long
games
time
to
ago.
I don't
me,
remember that at all.
and I don't need like $1,200 worth of like the visuals to play the same game. I want the game for the experience, and until price comes down on newer gen stuff, that's when I buy it. I don't, keep it for
Right,
as
no, I
long,
get that. So
but-
like, say that they had it all in stock right now, you're still gonna wait a couple months until it
Yeah.
comes down in price. I
Well,
gotcha.
that's fair. I mean, that's why I've been
so you
hesitant.
don't get in a fight with somebody on the way out of the store.
Well, I'm hesitant to buy Halo because it's like on just playing. Now, Battlefield's not bad, but Back for Blood, like all the cutscenes, like I said, were like this for me.
Right.
Like they'd play normal and then they'd just be like that.
Really?
See, I haven't
No,
got.
they were bad,
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
bad.
I haven't gotten Battlefield yet because I've heard bad reviews for it on PC.
Yeah.
I said, it's fun.
I've heard on
I'm enjoying
PS5
it.
it's
Another
great.
thing is, I read reviews on games before I buy them. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially
you're dropping
online.
$60. Then for the new consoles, games are $70, so you're spending an
Right.
extra $10 now for
Not to mention a lot of them are Game Pass anyways or something. And you
True.
don't-
That's why I thought about getting Halo for Game Pass. But then that way, if I get a PC, I'll be able just to buy it for PC and
See, that's
actually
just the
experience
one thing
it
about the
way.
Halo that I'm enjoying is like right now I'm playing it for free. I haven't bought in the game. I haven't gotten like the campaign or anything like that. But I'm able to play crossplay with my Xbox friends, and it looks great. It runs great. I have no
I'm
problems.
hoping it'll be okay.
Then
on that
again,
one,
it can
I hope.
backfire. I didn't buy. I downloaded NBA for the Game Pass, started a career on there, and those motherfuckers took it off. So I didn't
Yeah,
get to
see,
finish
that's
my
not-
NBA
see,
career.
they can pull shit at any time
Yeah,
too.
see, that was my whole thing about the Game Pass. Is like I didn't want to pay for something that I didn't have an assurance that I'm always going to have
yeah.
that game.
Yeah, that's
I would
fair.
rather pay the full price, or not full. You know what I mean? I'd rather pay for
Yeah.
the game
Yeah.
and have it and know that that's mine and they can't take it away from me.
To me, it's about replayability. Like, if it's something you
Yeah,
can
well,
play again
yeah,
and again,
that's
I'd
fair.
rather own it. If it's
Yeah.
something you just want with one-time experience or whatever.
If I just want to try it, dude, I wish we could go back to like video stores and rent games.
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
great.
That would be great because there's so many games out there that I was like, I want to try that, but I don't want to pay the fucking money for it. And a demo
you don't
doesn't
know.
give you
I
that.
mean, yeah, that's
Exactly.
true.
The
Yeah.
demo is not enough
And you
to
could
make a
beat-
decision on.
You can beat those games in 2 days.
Well,
Bring it
apparently,
back.
PlayStation, I think next year or this coming year, they're getting ready to launch something like the Game Pass because they saw how successful It was, I forgot what it's called. Like
I thought they had something.
PS something. Well, they got like PSN, which is like
They got like the Plus or something, where it's got games are cheaper or something for that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, they've got the same thing as Xbox does, where it's like the deals for gold, where
Yeah.
you get them cheaper. They've got that going on, or free games of the month.
I look for bundles like that if they're real cheap.
Well, that's why New Year's sales, Christmas sales, and they just do one for like 4th of July and shit like that. Always have pretty good deals.
Well, I've been going back playing some of the old Assassin's Creed games. I got like the Ezio collection or whatever for like
That's
less
the
than
best
$10.
ones. That's pretty good.
They like price, yeah.
See, I still have Odyssey and what's the Egyptian one?
I didn't play it. Are you talking about the first one?
No.
Where he was like,
It came out right before, or it came out the year before Odyssey.
I don't know. I didn't play that one.
Whatever that one is.
The only one right now that I really am interested in is the
Ball.
Hall.
The dude I used to work with said that one was great. He really enjoyed that one.
Now, Odyssey, was that the Greek one?
That one was fun. I played a little bit of that one. That one's fun.
Once again, it bothers me to play stuff out of order. I'm just weird like
Well,
that.
what's weird about with
After like the first
Ezio,
three
they're-
or
They may not be
four.
connected.
Not anymore. They're not connected.
It was like
anymore.
the first 3 or
I
4
heard
it was
they're turning
connected.
it into an MMO.
All the Ezio stuff is
I don't
connected.
know.
And after that, it's
Assassin's Creed. Have you heard that?
No,
They're
I
turning it
haven't.
into an MMO.
No, I haven't.
That's gonna be crazy. What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Oh, we need to get back on Fallout 76, dude. Or not.
Well, they've updated. I've heard since the updates have come out, it's better.
I'll try it again for you
fun.
guys.
That was fun. I
I'll
mean,
probably
it
have
still
to
was fun, even though it kind of sucked. It sucks
best-
playing by yourself.
The fucking
Yeah.
best memory, we just got that game. That dude fucking, I remember that guy logged in and popped in right there. I was like, who's that guy? You two immediately went up and just beat the shit out of him.
Dude, remember when we were in that friggin' town and we kept getting assaulted by those things?
Yeah, you were so obsessed with finding fucking nuke codes because you were like, I'm gonna nuke this motherfucker. And I Googled it and it's like damn near impossible.
Those are so hard to find.
They
or
used to
were.
be easy when the game came out and people kept abusing
Spam,
them.
yeah.
So they had to like be like, no, okay, we got to make it, But yeah, I didn't know which one would you rather have, the Xbox Series X or the PlayStation 5?
Probably the PlayStation
Yeah.
5.
I would say PlayStation because I can get on my Microsoft Fix on my PC.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think there's going to be a lot of stuff for that it's only for that.
Yeah.
What's that term?
Exclusive.
Yes. I couldn't think of it for some reason. It was stupid.
We've already said it like 6 times.
I know.
already.
That's the bad part.
Well, it's like PlayStation, like you said, in 2023, they've got
PlayStation.
all these games coming out that are
That are only
going to
be on PlayStation. But
Like
all the Xbox exclusives are going to be on PC.
Anybody played the new Crash game?
I have not.
It's pretty good. I really enjoyed it.
What's it on?
I've got it for one, but it's on PlayStation also.
I think
I'll let one of y'all borrow it if you want. I've got the disc version.
I've had, I think a few months ago, or back in June or July, I had an opportunity to get a Series S, but I was like, there's no point because it's like it's essentially an updated version of the Xbox One,
Right.
because like
Is that the only Is that like the all digital or whatever?
no, it's like it just don't have the same, like as strong as a core system as the regular.
So it's a
Xbox
downgraded version of the new gen.
essentially, yeah.
Well, what's the fucking point of that?
Exactly.
bastards.
That's why those you can find everywhere, but the regular Series X and the PlayStation you can't find them anywhere. Because we were in GameStop and I think Mike was asking. He's like, "Hey," and then I was like, "Well, what's the difference?" And she was telling me all the differences, and Mike was telling me all the differences, and I was like, I was like, I'm not gonna drop $300-$400 on that just to have to turn around and buy the regular system again. I was like, nah, I'm good. But
All right, somebody, you're walking up to a store or the library or wherever the hell you're going. You see $20 laying in the street. Keep it? Do you turn it in?
depends on how broke I am at the time. My desperate ass, I'd probably keep it.
What'd you say?
You're walking up to a store or library or wherever, and you see $20 laying in the street. Do you keep it or do you turn it in?
My desperate ass, I'd probably keep it.
I've had that happen a couple times.
I had it happen in Hot Topic one
I've
time. I
turned
was
it
like,
in
$20.
before. I've turned it in before when it was a lot.
That's probably why I got bad luck.
If it's over, I'd say if it's over $20, turn it in. But $20, I'm probably gonna keep your money.
So it was in a downpour, and I went to the library. This was a couple months ago. There was like $15 laying in the road.
So this was back when you were broke before you got your
Yes.
job. So
Yeah,
you're
yes.
desperate for money.
I kept it, or I filleted it out of the street, soaking wet. I carefully laid it in the back seat with a towel over it, and used the money.
That shows you. I mean, yeah,
That's fine.
you got to eat.
Like I said, dude, if
You
it's
have
over
to
$20,
eat.
I would probably like. I mean, I guess it depends on how much it is. If it's like $100, yeah, I'm gonna turn
Like
that
I've
in.
seen,
because that's
I've
somebody's gonna
found
come
that
looking for
before.
that.
Right, I've found
If
that
I drop
before.
a 10 or a 5, I'm probably not gonna go back tracing my steps unless I'm desperate for it.
Yeah, that's fair. Depends on how desperate you
And
are.
by that time, losers, weepers,
So how it
finders.
goes.
It's finders, keepers, losers, weepers, bitch. For sure.
That's offensive to me,
another
even though I
top,
don't know the issue.
another topic I had. You guys have anything on your bucket list? Like anything you just really want to do or see? Or
Die.
Normally, if I make a list, I don't put it on a bucket.
That's a good bucket list thing. Just die.
I want to die before I die.
Like people's got like skydiving and shit, which I would
Fuck
never do.
that. No.
We had a guy retire.
I want to punch Clive Owen in the face.
I want to fuck a girl while playing a video game.
Do
Roast
tell.
Cowgirl.
Okay, that's a legit bucket list thing.
Yeah.
For what game?
Shadow of Mordor. That's what I'm playing right now. Friday the 13th.
You just wanted to yell.
Conker's Bad Fur
Throw the
Day.
ring in. Throw the ring in.
Back to Crash real quick. That game is so much harder than the originals and stuff.
That's like, what was it?
It's
What was the
real
other game that
challenge.
come out? You said it was hard as fuck. They did a remake of it or remaster of it.
Well, they remastered the Crash trilogy, and those were hard as
Maybe
shit.
it was.
That
Maybe it
hard,
was
yeah.
the Crash trilogy.
The newest one's way harder than those.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe it was the Crash trilogy.
I was still. I
But
think I beat the
fun. mean,
first
it
one
was
of
cool.
Spyro. The first Spyro.
I've
remaster.
still got the remaster and I haven't played it at all.
I haven't. What I haven't gone back and finished was the medieval.
Oh yeah.
Remaster. Now that game is fucking awesome, but I just haven't finished it.
I still haven't played Little Hope. I know I've talked about it in previous episodes. It's still in the fucking shrink wrap.
Me and my brother started House of Ashes, but we're only.
I've heard it's pretty good.
It's good, yeah. I like it. We're not that far.
Speaking
We
of,
keep getting this fucker killed, and we're trying to save him. We kept turning it off, turning it back on.
I found this dude on YouTube. I don't know if you ever seen him. He's fucking hysterical. He's a British guy,
That narrows it.
and he plays like horror games. But I watched a few of his videos to see like what the games were, to see if they'd be fun to play. I found like 3 good games from his.
I'm only. Oh, okay.
I found like three good games from him that I think would be hysterical to play with. His name's like Dez Gaming.
I have no idea.
If you haven't seen him, it's just him, but damn, it's funny. But yeah, is there any exclusives for any of the consoles coming out you guys are looking forward to?
None that I can get.
I don't know if
Yeah, right now.
I don't know if Dying Light 2 is exclusive for anything.
I don't think so. I think it's all.
I want to get that.
I think
God of War Ragnarok when it comes out.
Yeah, I'm hoping by 2023, by the time Wolverine and Spider-Man 2 and all those come out, I hope to God that I'll have a PS5 will be easier to get by
And
then, I hope.
The Last of Us Part 3 if they make it.
I that's a controversial game. The
That's
second one was a
dude,
controversial game.
Those games are awesomely made.
Which
though.
one's controversial?
The Last of Us 2.
Oh, I don't
The
know.
first one was phenomenal.
Both of
and
them,
I
I thought.
loved the second one. But people fucking shit all over the second one. They fucking hated it.
I'm sure. But
And a lot of it's because spoilers leaked out before the game came out, and people was like, "I'm not playing it."
story and ending aside, the visuals of that game are just amazing.
That's
And
one of the
just
best
gameplay.
story-driven games I've
And
ever
it was
played.
long as
you
fuck.
would you
dude.
would really
it
like
was
that game.
long as fuck.
The second one?
Yes.
I actually beat that game in 2 days
That is insane.
because I was so.
You must
into
not
it.
have slept.
No, I came home. I came home from work. I played a little bit of it before I went to sleep. Slept, woke up, and played it for the weekend off.
I got
straight.
a little bit scared just now when you said that.
Why?
That's insane.
I got a boner.
Dude, I was so into it. Plus, there's a
and,
dude I
yeah.
worked with. He already beat it, and he wanted to talk about it. And I was like,
Oh,
fuck. Because I was
I
trying
gotta
to
play.
I was trying to
I'll
go
show
through
him.
it.
Show
I was
him.
trying to go through it. And it's just, they're great games.
It is good. Have you played them?
Dude, you really like
pretty
it.
awesome,
You would really
yeah.
like this. The story is just incredible. They're actually adapting a TV show for HBO.
If I could ever find the time to play it.
It's one of the, but that's one
You
of
beat
those
it in
one.
2 days. You're good.
Yeah, but
That was the
playing
one.
Halo,
That's the
I'm
one where I
playing
was like,
Skyrim
I'm
again.
doing this.
Oh, I've been playing Skyrim a little bit.
I've got
Playing
so many
Skyrim
games
for
on the
the-
PC I gotta play that I haven't finished.
Playing
I've got that
Skyrim for
fucking one.
the 175th time.
Yeah, no,
Yeah. I'm playing that
never beat it.
Nobody does.
Neo,
Level 5.
Neo, something like that. It's
Nobody
Level
beats.
5.
Yeah, he gets to level 10 and starts over.
Yes, yes. I didn't do the right build.
Oh wait, I have a character for this side quest. Hold on. But
Me and him played that. What was it? Heroes or Villains or whatever it is.
City of Heroes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he come
Yeah,
over.
City of Heroes, dude. It's still going.
He came over that one day. And
We need to
showed me how
get
do
on
it.
there and play. Yeah.
'Cause I'm thinking I think I still have it on.
made
No,
a
I had it
dude-
on my older
I
computer.
made a dude on
my
there
older
named
one.
Sunman.
I can't remember what
He
mine
had
was
like
called.
fire powers and stuff.
I made
That,
like a-
that cyborg dude I made with like the smoke helmet
Yeah.
was pretty
I
sweet.
feel like a Captain America.
Oh, who
Yeah.
else? Oh, I had the Ray Wilder dude or whatever. The skeleton dude
Remember. Yeah, I think so.
with the hat.
Yeah,
And he had like the AK.
yeah. You had that was your villain
Yeah, that's right.
because I made
had
a.
another villain
I
too.
don't remember who I made on the villain side. I think I just made like a.
I made made it. I can't
Well-
remember what his name was, but he was Icy Smalls. He was this little dude with like ice.
Mike, I'll
fins.
have to see if I can get yours downloaded on your computer.
You'll have to
Play it again.
reinstall. It was on my old one.
Yeah,
You'll have to reinstall
this one's
it
faster
on
than
this
your old one, isn't it?
Yeah, I got.
pretty-
I have a software update too. I need to put.
It was
on there.
fun, but like I quit playing because it was uncomfortable. At my house,
Yeah.
basically have boxes stacked as a desk,
Yeah,
and
That's
it was hard to play.
That's the thing.
but
What always turned me off as a
I
computer.
thought you were gonna say turned me on.
that turned me off. Yeah, the
Boxes.
boxes really just get me going. That like playing this computer. Like I always had the what's the word misconception that
In
it's
the
like
office when they put the
Yeah.
box over the screen. Still doesn't notice.
the misconception I had for PC gaming was like you always had to be in that like. And I was like, this shit's just not
Yeah,
comfortable
yeah.
to me. Like being able to just to be like that with a
Well, you can
controller
do
is more
that.
comfortable.
you
that
can't
was
do that.
always a big
You can't
misconception
do that
for
for
me.
like certain games, like MMOs. I mean, if you wanted to sit here and try to set it up on a controller, you can, but it would be super
Can you
hard.
use a controller for City Heroes?
See, I've tried it. It's super hard to set up the key mapping and stuff because you've got so many
gotta
buttons.
click on the skills. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
You can use keypads like gamepads and stuff. Which there's this gamepad out that I think looks great. It literally looks like a hand, and your fingers fit down in it, and
I've
it's like
seen that.
forward and back are two different buttons, and like you can go up and down. It's a button, and every finger can do that. So you can literally just sit here and like
It's pretty wild.
map it how you want it. It looked really cool.
I
think I
miss
have seen that.
I miss Guitar Hero games.
I did. You know, I
Rock
had.
I was thinking about the
I had
other
a
day.
hankering to play that the other day.
Dude,
where
let's
I was like,
fucking get Rock Band or Guitar Hero.
I used to have
We
both
should
of
get
them.
Rock
I don't
Band.
have them
Just do like
anymore.
a Rock Band night or something.
Didn't
just
you
all three
have
of us.
Rock Band?
I had them all. I had Rock Band. I had all the Guitar Heroes.
Where's it all at? Did you get rid of it?
Yeah, they're all gone now.
Damn.
I can probably find them super
'Cause
cheap
yeah,
on.
now
Let's go check out some
can't-
pawn shops.
Now
and
can't
find
you
it.
like
Maybe the place you
download
can
your
find
own
'em.
songs on there and it converts them? Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome. We should do that.
Yeah, play.
We need a garage.
I mean, I've got a carport.
I think Mike.
Yeah.
He
Get a-
I don't
like
know if
a
he still got. He had
projector.
Garage Band. But yeah, I was thinking about them the other day. I was like, damn, I had a hankering to play
you know what?
Garage Band,
Me
not
and my
Garage
cousin-
Band, fucking Rock Band.
Years ago, me and my cousin played Rock Band, and we did the endless set list.
Where it just keeps going.
Yes, and I played the drums the whole time. Dude, talk about
That's what,
legendary.
that's what we used to do at Mike's. So he'd like every time somebody come over and we'd start drinking.
I think
everybody'd
we
be
started,
like Rock Band.
we started at 4:30 or 5
In the morning or in the afternoon?
in the afternoon and ended at like 5 in the morning or
Good
something.
God.
Yeah, dude, just straight through. We only braked for dinner. Like took a break for a song.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was fun though. I mean,
Yeah, but pawn
you
shops.
could
probably
like
the place to
switch.
go.
We could
Yeah.
switch instruments or something.
We don't have it.
Like
Well, I wonder if we can play
But-
it on the console.
Back to the whole like being uncomfortable with mouse and keyboard.
oh, yeah.
If you figure out how to set up your desk and your chair, you don't have to be in this uncomfortable
This is
position.
not a setup.
That's
right
not
here.
a big enough desk to be honest.
No,
with you.
I got this for
you have to have a
everything
mega
but.
desk.
Well, plus, like I said, Mike talked to me about selling his computer,
Please, Jim,
his
5 more
PC
minutes
next
more
year.
desk.
So, what? Oh, fuck.
Did what?
Please, Jim, 5 more minutes of mega desk.
But if he does that or whatever, I'll have
Remember
to
that?
try to figure something else out for because
Well,
that's
since
probably
that's
what
an
I'll use.
all-in-one, you could literally just, if the desk is big enough to fit in that area, you might have to consolidate something.
What?
You know, these are kind
just
of
put get a secondary stand for that.
Yeah, I'll have
screen,
to.
and it just be its own separate thing.
these
but-
are. I was just gonna say these are kind of obscure games, but I like the Nancy Drew games, like the little sleuth games you can play on the computer.
Yeah, I've
My
seen
friend's
them.
a
but I've seen them, but I've never played them.
They're pretty fun. I mean, you have to use your brain. It's probably why Joey don't like them.
No, that's like those fucking
I'm fucking great at puzzle games, motherfucker.
those Lego games.
That's true,
Those
you are.
fuckers are hard for being a kid's game.
Motherfucker cheats at categories, tell you that much.
no,
He's got that big brain. That's what it is.
it's my big
Big dick
balls.
brain. But anyway, did you guys have bucket list? Did you guys have a?
I told you, die or punch Clive Owen. I want to punch Clive Owen one time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right. Yes, you were. I got a few. Mine's not anything great. I want to see a concert at the House of Blues because I love the venue of House of Blues. I've never
Do a
been.
handstand.
And I want to actually play at the House of Blues. That's like a big
I want to do a cartwheel.
at the House of
I
Blues.
want to learn how to do a cartwheel.
I did it.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
That's-
I don't know what the house. I've never like seen anything about the House of Blues. So
I
don't know
thought
what
you
it
went
looks
to
like.
a show there.
Did I?
I thought.
At Myrtle.
Didn't you say you got drugged to a rap show?
Yeah, I
it's
got drugged to
MGK.
it.
It's
So
MGK,
you drugged
yeah.
to a rap show or drugged at a rap show?
Probably both.
Probably both. No, I got dragged to an MGK concert.
This is before he was rock.
I wanna go
yeah,
to the
this is
Comedy
back when he
Store.
first started. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to, like I was telling you, we need to, that store that's down there, the Comedy Banana or whatever the hell it was called.
Yeah.
Just go take a trip down there for a weekend and have him sign up to do some stand-up comedy.
This
Well,
is
I'm
super
gonna heckle the
nerdy.
shit out of you.
I'm sure this is super
good
nerdy,
for you, though.
but I would love to go to like Power Morphicon.
dude, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, any kind of convention,
Going
I'm
to
down
the
to go to.
actual
Especially that, though, for
California
me.
Comic-Con
Yeah.
is a huge
They got
thing.
the old actors and stuff on that go there, and you can get like
There's a horror con in February if you guys are interested in Concord. Some of the actors from like Halloween and a couple other movies are going to be there.
yeah. I mean,
I'll
that'd be
hit it
cool.
up.
It's only
Be cool.
$35 a ticket.
As long as I'm off,
As long as I get to pick where we eat on the way.
I don't give a shit. You can pick. Just don't pick anything
He's gonna pick
gross.
fish.
Pick on the way back.
Pick Bojangles. I'm fucking out.
Cotton Scally.
Yeah, you pick Bojangles. You're on your own. Let's see.
I want to
Yeah.
collect the Power Ranger monsters every episode.
I
Gotta
want
get
to
one
punch Clive Owen.
How do you guys feel about the movie theater versus the streaming stuff that's been going on? Like going to the movies versus sitting at home and streaming.
If going
it
to the
day.
movies wasn't so fucking expensive,
Yeah,
I would do it
for
a
real,
lot
dude.
more. If
$4
it was how
for
it was
water
when we were teenagers, it was so much cheaper.
or
then.
every Tuesday in Lenore.
Right.
Well, yeah, they got here at AMC they got that
Edit
they got
that
that
part out, I said the
$5.
city.
They got that. He said it before.
Huh?
The
Double
city,
edit.
the city, like what city we're in.
Oh. Yeah, it's fine.
Well, yeah, I was wondering because it's like HBO did that whole same day theater thing or
And
whatever.
it
I
just-
like
I
it.
mean, it's just like if you spend that much money and like your popcorn sucks and stuff, you're just like, this sucks.
Well, I just feel there's certain movies that need to be seen at the theater.
If I could go to the theater and not have it ruined by other people
Yeah.
and fucking break my wallet to do it,
That's a big thing.
Or yeah, or
because people are fucking shitty.
they
that's-
are,
that's a big
and
thing.
you get those sometimes where you can't even get a fucking seat.
Yeah,
Like
like
if you didn't go
Spider-Man.
by yourself, you're not sitting.
with your
Yeah,
friends.
it's like when we went to go see
Right.
Halloween. We walked into that for the showing that we bought tickets for, and I was like, "The fuck? There ain't no fucking." So we just went to the next one, the next showing or whatever.
Yeah.
But I
want to go see something in IMAX again.
what was the last thing
I
saw
would
on
I would
IMAX?
like to go like
Dune. That's what I saw on IMAX.
if I could do it, go like first thing in the morning when there's no one there or some shit.
Yeah,
I've been doing that. I've
But
done
that's
that
the only way I
recently.
feel like I get my money's worth. Otherwise, I would rather just sit at home and watch it. I mean,
It's like
you
I've
got the right surround sound and a big enough screen, you're good to go.
Yeah, I just like, for example, like that movie, the movie Dune. That was like something that I wish would have been,
I'm
or
not-
that people needed to see
Yeah.
in like IMAX and shit like that. That was just made for a
I'm not
know.
really into the streaming stuff because I cannot stand when the shit buffers.
well, I mean that's
Mine
fair.
doesn't buffer.
Mine doesn't either. Well, it does
If you
when
got
my
something
internet
good
craps
enough
out.
to where it don't ever do that, then yeah, I'm all for that. But
What
I've never been
internet
in-
are you using? What internet are you using?
Charter.
I
You
was
say
like,
their name, man.
Charter is nationwide, brother.
It's not exclusive.
I don't want to throw them under the bus.
Oh no,
Dude,
dude! Be
no.
honest. Like if they like, I've had Charter like for years, and there's been times where it's been god awful.
Dude, it's shit.
They
Literally,
do-
when you guys got here, it shit out. When you guys walked in, it shit out.
The Charter that I know is okay.
Mine's a hit or miss. It's some
Sometimes
nights it'll
mine's
go
great,
great, and
and then
sometimes it'll
some-
shit.
but
I would
you know.
almost rather pay to see something and know that I'm going to get to watch it all the way through without any fucking interruptions, or rather than try to watch something, an hour and a half movie take 3 hours because it's got a buffer every few minutes.
What are you watching it on?
You want your,
Well, I mean,
your Xbox or like?
No, I mean like on like a Fire Stick or something like that. Some shit.
See, I watch mine on Roku.
Streaming.
As long as it's a
I do
newer
too.
version, usually I don't have any issues with buffering.
Yeah.
Have you updated it in a while? Sometimes you have
No.
to do a system update.
That might be what it is.
That was back
it
when, but
broken?
I haven't used it in a while.
Oh, well.
Now I'm talking about when I used it though. It was still like that.
I've never tried a Fire Stick.
I've got
but-
one. The only reason I like the Fire Stick is because you can sideload shit. Like you can download like Kodi, and I've got a version of YouTube that has no ads and shit like that, which is nice
I
because
just like my
ads are getting
Roku.
fucking ridiculous on YouTube now.
I agree.
But I like Roku, but Roku's more just by the book. You got to do it, you know. But
That's all I need, though. I don't need a whole lot of extra shit.
I just
What was that? But no, I get what you're saying. Like, when you want to watch a movie, you want to watch it all the way through without any interruptions. And sometimes that happens, especially if you're at home and your internet goes out.
Well, the quality's crappy.
Right. So I get that. I would feel better about spending money on it if I knew that I was going to be able to enjoy the experience.
Yeah.
that's fair.
But it's hit or miss,
Well, see-
especially around here, because we got a lot of fucking assholes.
Well,
that
and
ruin
it's like
shit.
everybody's been cooped up for a year too, so it's
Yeah.
like when they get back. Okay, so it's like
Well, the people who listened.
I went to go see
to
back.
the
I think it was a couple days after Thanksgiving. I went to go see that House of Gucci movie,
Gucci man.
and there was not many people in there, but it's like Jared Leto was kind of like the comedy relief for the movie. He had funny parts, but it's like it's a really serious movie. But it's like there's these two girls that see, and I make it my goal to sit away from everybody since we have a sign. You can pick your seats now. I sit the fuck away from
I sit
anybody
as
if I
close
can.
to the girls as I can.
But there's these two girls, and I can't stand it. It's like they just laugh at everything, and I can't stand that shit. Shouldn't be like not funny. And there's you got the most
That's how
annoying.
it felt when we went to Sausage
And
Party.
I'm like, I can't stand that shit. Normally I can block shit out, and
Yeah,
I've gotten
yeah.
pretty good at blocking shit
Yeah.
out. But shit like that,
That's when you stand up. You say, "Becky, can you shut the fuck up?"
Jesus Christ.
Trying to watch a movie here.
and then when we went to go see Ghostbusters down at the beach. It was like an 8:00 showing. Supposedly the theater was full, so we had to sit in not the front, but like the damn the second to front
Right.
row. And at the time, I didn't think about it. Normally, I'll sit on the end so that way nobody can sit next to me or whatever. But I didn't think anything about it. So we sat in the fucking middle.
You bring CPR dummies.
That's actually a
Did
good idea.
Did you get fucking stuck? Like people all around you?
Okay, so it's like the movie's getting ready to start. This family, not even a family. It's like
ruined it.
this group of kids,
All them fucking
but it's like they're all siblings. All came in and sat right the fuck beside of me. Right beside me, and fucking they went all
Take your popcorn too.
and I all the way down the fucking row. Took the entire goddamn row up of the thing. And I was like, bro, I understand. There's people. It's like full or whatever. But I
Yeah.
was like, there's still seats behind me. Go sit in the fucking row behind me. Just right fucking beside. So I had this little kid sitting beside of me the whole time. I'm trying to watch this fucking movie.
See,
And then halfway through, it gets better. And then right when the movie starts, my mom fucking leans up and drops all of her goddamn popcorn all over the floor. Just spills it all over the floor. And then half the reclining seats won't lean back. So my mom's seat won't lean back. So she's leaned over in the fucking chair like this trying to watch it. And then midway through, the little girl that's sitting beside of me and like her older sister trade seats. Get up, trade seats. And I'm like, okay. I'm again trying to focus on the movie. There's a clicker thing that makes your seat go back. Apparently hers don't work either. So for the first 50 times, that's all you're hearing. And I'm like, look, if it don't work the first goddamn time, it ain't gonna work the other 50
It's like
fucking
you're in
times.
the Telltale Heart.
It just keeps going. And then they get up and switch again, like 10 minutes later. Just stand up, switch again. I'm like, okay. Happens a third time, get up, switch, get out, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm about to lose my shit. What the hell's going on? So I have so much anxiety watching. I can't enjoy the movie. The movie was really good, but I can't enjoy the movie. The third fucking time they do it, I happen just to glance over, and the older one's just staring at me like this. And I'm like, can I fucking help you with something? And then after she's staring at me like this, they switch again, and I'm like,
oh my god.
And then it's like I got the little one trying to get comfortable, so she's like this, and she's like kicking the side of my seat like this and shit.
God. Yeah,
and
I couldn't have done that.
I literally the movie was like 15 minutes in. I was literally about to lean over to my mom and be like, "Let's just go. We'll come back. We'll go see it another day. I don't care." But it's like, and I'm like,
especially the big one.
But they were just all the way down, and I'm like, dude,
the big D.
See, that's why I can't. Like, I don't even like going to restaurants and sitting near a kid. Having a kid sitting on the back side of my booth, kicking and shit.
The sad part is the little one that was sitting beside of me, she was more tolerable than the older one. So it's like I would rather.
Did she even watch the movie? She just stared at you the whole time.
I don't know. Like midway through or whatever.
Yeah.
But she's like,
little one had to teach
I was like,
her
why are you
social
watching
skills.
me? I was like, the fucking movie's up here. Why are you watching me?
That's one of those ones where you get up and you just go stand at the entrance and just watch it for standing.
I've thought about it. I don't know. It worries me seeing.
Pants.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
I remember your chair pants idea.
It worries me seeing Spider-Man tomorrow because I know it's already a packed house. But the thing about Marvel is everybody's usually quiet because I want to see what the hell's gonna happen. That's the one thing I can say about Marvel.
Yeah.
But like Endgame was a great experience. It was packed, but it was a great experience. Like when Cap caught the hammer and all that shit, everybody cheered and all that shit. And that was awesome experience or whatever. But there's just certain movies I don't understand. It's like if you cannot sit still for an hour, it's like Ghostbusters is a short. Well, no, it's 2 hours. But if you cannot sit still, then just don't come.
So I get that. Mortal Kombat was a movie I looked forward to forever.
It's fair.
And if somebody would have ruined it, I would have been in jail.
That's how I feel about. Thankfully, I went to go see Dune in IMAX, and Dune was packed. And I was like, seriously, that was a movie. I was like, this is shut the fuck up. This is a movie that I'm ready to see.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it was so quiet in there you could hear a pin drop, and that was a long ass movie. A lot of real quiet scenes.
Batista come in there. I'm in this.
But I have another. That was actually a question I was going to lead into. What is what is the worst theater going experience that you've had?
I know what the best one was.
That's the best one. I was going to be
Sausage Party,
best or
baby.
worst. That one was good. That was
That was a good one.
Like Endgame was a great one.
What movie did you, me, and Aubrey go see, and I ended up having the flu?
John Wick.
Is that what it was?
John Wick. Second John Wick.
It's such a great movie, but the entire time I was so fucking miserable. That's the second time I've gotten sick going to movies. First time I went with
because you felt like fuck. I remember when we left, you felt awful.
I was so sick. Like, dude, I was.
You
miserable.
were great when we started, and we
went to eat, and like I ate some. I was like, man, I don't feel great. I had a fever, and I'm sure I probably got them sick.
Damn.
Or got one of them
I
sick.
felt okay. I was
miserable. The only time that's ever happened before was whenever I went to the movies with a group of guys back in like early high school. I don't remember. I think I've talked about it before. We got sick. Rambo.
We
went and saw Rambo, and I got fucking deathly sick and was sitting back there like shivering and shit, and had to go puke. Like,
I've had a couple bad ones.
Second best experience was The Nun with him going, shit.
I remember, I liked
any scary movie with me is going to be
I
fun.
loved going to see when we saw John Wick 3 with the both of you. We were in that small kind of compact theater. When
there
we
was
saw
that lady was sitting in front of us. She kept looking back to talk to us about it.
And it was.
You remember that?
Are you going with somebody to see Spider-Man?
Just my mom.
Oh, okay.
But
he didn't invite us.
I noticed.
well, you always see it with your dad. That's why I've given up asking.
I'm going Monday.
I've given up asking you to see
Going with
Marvel.
my pappy.
Every time I've asked you to see Marvel, you're like, I'm going with Dad. I'm like, fuck.
You're welcome to come with me and Dad if you would wait more than a day after the movie comes out.
I can't. There's too many spoilers for this movie. I can't.
Hey, me and my brother could join all of us, and we would just go do what those people did to you. Take up the whole aisle.
Yeah, that'd be a good
We're gonna
idea.
go tomorrow.
Well,
we're going Monday if you and your brother would like to come.
Monday. Okay.
The day, what was it? The when we do see John Wick in this movie, that fucking movie started. And fucking Spencer's real quiet, like the credits are coming on, and fucking Spencer's like, this better be a family film. I've heard there's no violence in this. This better be a fucking family film.
Yeah.
And that girl, she was like cracking up.
Yeah.
And that whole part at the beginning where he's like throwing them knives and axes and shit and hitting the people. And he's just like, I thought this was a family film.
So third best probably for me was It Chapter 1.
That's fair. It was a packed theater
when they
I saw
made that,
too.
that was an awesome movie. I mean, it was just a good experience. The worst experience I had, I don't remember the
I've had
movie.
one recently. I've had one.
I don't remember the movie we seen, but I got a damn popcorn kernel stuck in my throat or something, and I hacked my head off. I had to leave, and I went and threw up in the bathroom.
Do you remember what movie?
No, I don't remember what movie.
I think another good one for me was
I remember a good one with you. It was actually the three of us again.
It was Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace, with my dad. That was just like a really good experience. Because I always see the movies with my dad.
Have you seen a movie without your dad?
Yeah. We went to movies with us, man.
That's true.
Worst experience was when we were watching The Hobbit and it just fucking ended. And I said, what the fuck?
I remember when we went to go see we took Spencer to see Endgame, and we were in the Dolby and shit, and like there was the people on our row, and it's like the girl kept, I don't know if she kept getting up or they kept talking, but we were in them reclining seats, and I think I remember who was in the middle. I can't remember, but I just
Weren't
remember
you in the middle?
It could have been you, because I think Spencer's on this side and you were on this side. Because but I remember she kept talking, and Joey just real fucking slowly. Oh yeah, and he goes. Just looks over and he's.
I think you were in the middle because he had to like look around you.
That shit was
I think
funny.
you were in the middle. I was on like the left and he was on the right.
Oh my god! I just remember just that slow.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
The most recent one I had, which you guys are probably get a kick out of, not recent, but a couple months ago, I went to go see a movie called The Night House. It was one I was really looking forward to.
Never even heard of that.
Had Rebecca
Related
Hall.
to the Lighthouse?
No, but it's this very quiet, somber movie. So I got these people that come in, like before the movie starts, loud as hell. This group of damn people come in, and literally they're sitting. I'm in the kind of not the front, but I'm in the back of the front or whatever. And this group of people is kind of sitting up there. They're making plans about what they're. I think we should go see Suicide Squad. Yeah, yeah. You guys want to pile up on a van and go see it in Charlotte together, or what? Or you guys? How do you guys want to do this? And or whatever, shit like that. So I was like, okay.
I just want to see him losing his shit in the movie.
The movie's,
I've seen him get pissed off in a movie.
The movie's not started yet. So I was like, okay, fine, it's whatever. They're just talking. Previews start. They're I want to see that. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. Yeah.
Were they from the north?
Are they from New Jersey?
I don't know. They were all from different places.
Oh, okay.
Then this one had her mom with her, and she talked like that. Yeah, you know,
Chocolate! You're not good enough for balls!
And so the movie started. This movie is very quiet. Like there's like
Quiet Place?
And then they're fucking back there. Anything happens. Oh yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Did you see that shit? Yeah. And shit like that, and like
People got to react to everything.
and I literally, and I was looking forward to that movie so much, and it's a fantastic movie, but that whole experience, they're just like, yeah, we should go see this. So God help whatever movie they went to go see that weekend or the next day, whoever they get stuck in a theater with, God help them. Because
Some of the best experiences I've had was whenever you and me would go to a movie late as fuck and no one would ever be in there.
yeah, that don't happen anymore. I wish it would. I mean, we went to go see Southpaw. It was the opening of Southpaw, and it was just me and you.
No one else was in the theater.
That was great. Those are the days I miss.
Sometimes you get a nice surprise, like you get a popular movie, it's only been out for a week or something, and there's nobody in there.
We went to go see. You took me to see Age of Ultron because I hadn't seen it, and there's nobody in there for that, which was shocking.
Got no strings on me.
There was something else we wanted to go see. Damn, I just had it. Oh, I went to go see. I remember it was like midday. I went to go see the new Hellboy in the Dolby. There was nobody in there, and I was like, "Oh, this is nice." But yeah, so I didn't know if you guys had just a real shitty with other people experience or
With other people,
feel like that's something
I've
I could
had
rant
stuff
on.
like that happen, but I think I blocked it out.
See, I've gotten pretty good at it.
It wasn't as bad as what you described.
I've gotten pretty good at blocking shit out, but there is certain times where I'm like, God damn it, will you shut the fuck up?
Right.
I was like, that whole time I was biting my tongue.
At least you got to watch the movie, though. I fucking coughed my head off. I had to leave.
I remember, I'm not going to say exactly what happened because it was kind of embarrassing for someone in my family. But some shit happened in the movie, and a bunch of people were just being fucking rude and making fun of them and being assholes.
Figures.
Dude, my brother about fucking killed someone that night. So that was a shitty fucking time. And that was at the old Morganton Theater.
Not the.
Oh yeah.
Not the one it is
The
now.
marquee
the
or
one over
whatever.
there near that church or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or it is
yeah,
a
yeah,
church
yeah.
now. Yeah,
Right next to
that
the
was-
Chinese place.
Yeah, that was almost like he went and got his hatchet out of the truck and everything. Was about to fucking kill somebody.
I know, but there's nothing worse than sitting there going, like trying to hold a cough in. Everybody's trying to listen to the movie, and then you just have
Have you ever
At least-
gotten like really bad farts in the middle of a movie theater?
Not yet, but
I have.
that
and I
one
like
time.
slowly let them out.
That
and just
one
kinda
time,
look
me
around.
and you went to
you
go.
slowly let them out, and then you just look up.
I look around at people to see if anyone smells. I'm waiting to see who it hits first.
And me and you went to go see. We went. It was just me and you. You took me to. We ate at Maria's, and then we went and ate at or not. We ate. We went to go see that one of them Unfriended. I think it was the first Unfriended. And I had to go shit. It hit me in the middle. Like it was right as it was getting ready to start. And you went. You just gonna leave me in there? As we were in there by ourselves.
Prairie dogging.
You're like. You just gonna leave me in there? But that's the only time something like that is hit. I've never got sick or anything. No, that's not true. When we went to go see the Halloween 2018, I don't know why, but midway through, I think it's because we were drinking because we had that Halloween party.
Yeah.
I started to feel awful. And I think when you were driving me home, I felt bad because you were talking to me and I was barely talking back because I thought I was going to throw up in your car. That's why I was like, that's why I got out of the car so fast when you let me out. You're like, hey man, bye. And I just
Yeah.
I came to the house and just threw up everywhere when I came
God,
home.
those are terrible.
But
Okay, so this was a really bad experience. It actually happened a couple weeks ago when I fucking lost consciousness. Watching those movies with y'all.
Halloween on Halloween. Yeah, Halloween.
Yeah. I'd never had that happen before, and I've had the laugh happen before where I couldn't stop. But I never had it happen so much to where I literally like.
I'm not laughing about.
No,
what,
I know.
I just started thinking about how hard you were laughing at that
yeah.
fucking
I
movie.
could not like it was.
God,
I
yeah.
could not stop laughing. There's some parts
I
of
don't even know what
movies
fucking part it
or stuff
was.
that happens that
That
where I just
fucking-
get going and it's like a reflex and won't stop.
It's that zombie dude, the one that the cop
Oh
turned
my
into
god,
zombie.
dude, that was so
Just
fucking
shoots.
funny, bro. But for whatever reason, where I guess the position I was laying in.
Well,
I
you were-
blacked out, and
you were-
when I came to, it felt like I was out for
Well,
a while.
at the ending,
Yeah, I legit thought you were fucking with
Yeah,
me.
I did
Y'all-
too.
y'all
I
did.
really did too.
Because I fuck around with y'all a lot, but I was dead. I was scared. I was sweating. I was like, what the fuck just happened? And then it happened again.
Yeah, we were. It
When
was
you
like,
said what happened, we both looked at you like,
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
guess
you fucking mean what
yeah,
happened? You
I
know
guess it's
exactly what
because to
happened.
me it felt like I was out for minutes,
Yeah,
but to y'all,
it was literally a second.
like a second. Like I just quit laughing or something.
yeah, because at the end of it, there was a post-credit scene, and you started laughing at the post-credit scene, and you were leaning up, and then you literally like fell back and like
Yeah.
laughing, and then all of a sudden it was just like that.
That's wild.
And then you
dude.
woke up and you're like, "How long was I out?" And I looked at Joey. I was like, "Is he fucking?"
Yeah,
with us,
dude, I
or-
was so scared, especially after the second one. I was like, "Can I laugh again ever?" What the fuck?
Nope.
This is random, but there's a old Disney movie called Meet the Deedles,
I think I've
and
heard
it's
of
got
it.
Steve. I think his name's Steve Van Wormer or something. It's got Paul Walker in it, like one of
don't know
his
that
early roles.
vaguely familiar.
They're like these surfer dudes, and they get sent away for punishment. They have to go to like Yellowstone National Park, and they got to like save all these like prairie dogs from. It's got what's his name? The bad guy in Speed, and he died a while back. And Waterworld.
Oh, yeah, okay, I know who you're talking about.
Dennis something, ain't it? Dennis Hopper.
Yeah, Dennis Hopper.
He's in it.
He died.
Yeah.
Is that who I'm thinking of?
The bad guy from Speed and Waterworld, and what else is he in? He's been in a lot of other stuff.
Oh.
But that I mean, it was an
it's not what I'm
entertaining
thinking
movie.
of. I'm thinking of Dennis
sometime.
Quaid.
Y'all should watch that sometime if you get a chance.
I was gonna ask you guys, since both of you have seen it now, let's talk about Venom 2.
I don't really want to.
Let there be carnage.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
What do you like better, Mortal Kombat or Venom 2?
Venom.
yeah, because it is more.
Damn, you really hated that, didn't you?
I didn't hate it, dude. It just wasn't that good.
Yeah.
I liked. I don't know.
Was it because you were like expecting it to be like the tournament?
It wasn't even that. I just feel like
I didn't know what to expect.
the acting
to be
was
honest with you.
subpar.
Yeah.
The only two that was worth the shit
I
was
went into it with
Scorpion
low
and Sub-Zero.
expectations
Like,
Kano.
to begin with.
I mean, he had his moments, but I feel like it was just like cheap writing,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I just didn't think it was that good. I feel like it could have been so much better.
I hope they make another one and improve on it.
I mean, that'd be great. But as far as
because
Venom
we talked
goes,
about this the last time or whatever.
Yeah.
There was stuff I didn't like about it.
I mean, yeah, it's
But yeah, Venom. Go
as
ahead.
far as Venom goes,
initial thoughts on Venom
it's wrong.
in so many ways.
But I don't know.
Like I said, the
I
minute
didn't like how it ended.
how did it end? I don't even remember.
Well, I mean, I just didn't like.
Fucking Venom bit off Carnage's head.
Yeah,
or
and then
whatever.
like
Right.
ate the symbiote, and I'm like,
Yeah.
What?
Prior to that, I thought they did a good
Spoilers,
job
by the way.
with the Carnage character. I mean, I thought he was cool.
My issue with Carnage
It's so
they
rushed.
said that. Well, first of all, Carnage and Cletus were a perfect match.
right.
That was why he was so powerful, and then in this they're not, which made no
Right.
sense to me.
yeah, I was like, okay.
They should have stuck with it being a perfect match, but just
Well,
it was interesting, like that they fought with each other because he was with this girl, and Carnage obviously doesn't care about anything but himself.
Oh, well, I don't remember what her name was.
Shriek.
is she supposed
No,
to be?
the actor. Actress that plays
Naomi
Shriek.
Harris.
Her accent was fucking terrible.
I is she? Is it her
Seemed
character?
like it wasn't as funny as the first
Is
one.
she supposed to? To me, it went way too over the top. Like I said, I didn't laugh at all. Like I was just like,
The whole like rave scene I thought was stupid.
dude, that's when I checked out. When Venom was at the rave and you got up there and did that shit, I was like, I'm done. I was like, now I don't hate this movie because as an entertainment level,
Yeah.
I would watch it again.
I like Tom
But-
Hardy as
yeah.
Venom. I don't like.
I don't know why.
I like Tom Hardy as Brock, and I liked him as Venom in the first one.
I think, yeah.
But in this one, it's
Plus, I don't
Like
know
been
why.
there, done that.
Well, I don't know why they
just-
did
it
a
just doesn't
Venom
work.
movie without Spider-Man because Venom does not. He doesn't get all his characteristics
Well, now
until
the
he becomes
end-
Spider-Man.
right.
Now, the
Like he
end,
can't do
yeah.
his web or anything like
The
that.
end
I mean, I
was
know
an
Steve-
interesting way to put it in.
Yeah, yeah. Well, but they should have had Venom first. I mean, because that's the way he could. Because like, what is he going to do now? Is he going to leave Eddie again and get attached to Spider-Man and then go back to Eddie? It's like you did that in this movie without Spider-Man.
So you
now.
like the Tobey Maguire Venom better?
No, I mean I like the what do you call it? Like Tom Hardy. I like,
Yeah.
but I don't. But and Tom Hardy's supposed to be like a huge fan of Venom, so I don't know whose idea it was
Right.
to make it like.
Well,
you
first
know,
of all, it's Sony.
Sonny.
It's Sony.
It's Sonny.
And Sony fucks up almost everything that they do as far as superhero stuff.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how much he likes them. I mean, it may be him in general that just.
Well, he was a producer. I don't know if he helped write it or not. I can't remember if he helped write it.
but I
It
feel like
definitely
they
could have had
probably-
more backstory.
Well, it was,
on
like I said, it
some
was too rushed. It was just like
And I was gonna
boom,
say
it
the
was
first
done.
one was so good, and it's like it's hard to make a sequel when the first one was like so top notch. You know what I mean? Like it's rare.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like there was shit that they could have done a whole lot better and didn't rush. And
Yeah.
There was also stuff that didn't make sense that happened in this one that completely, what's the word, backtracked what happened in the first one. Like that whole scene of, oh, Venom keeps latching onto these other people and they'll die immediately. And I'm like, or no, they would live. Yeah, they would live for a period of time. And I'm like, well, wait a minute.
like some would live longer than others.
And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Well, how come in the first one, it's like when you did the human trials, it's like they died on impact. And it's like
Right.
now you got people walking around as Venom for like
Yeah.
2 or 3 hours before they
I
die.
wish
Like,
they had to have some more like obscure symbiotes.
they would. Well, there's like toxin and all of them that they might get into and all that stuff.
Will Carnage be able to return?
Well, that's
And,
what,
and what went into the one dude at the end?
oh, that was
dies.
that's supposed to be. I think it's Carnage's son. I think that's toxin. I think that's supposed to be toxin.
I think that's what I.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember what
From
even
our-
happened. I don't even remember.
If I remember the cop, when he's up there fighting with his girl,
Yeah.
Woody
Something
Harrelson's
goes into it
girlfriend.
and his eyes are
Yeah, that's
fucked
supposed to
up.
be. I think that's supposed to be Toxin, Carnage's offspring.
So you think Carnage can come back in some?
Well, they need
capacity?
to because like Carnage is also a part of Spider-Man.
Didn't he have other hosts?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
But it's like-
it wasn't just Cletus.
but it's
But
also
Cletus
like,
was his strongest.
Right. That's true.
And they just pulled that shit out of their ass. Oh, they're not a strong match.
Because I mean, there's even been storylines where Venom's had to team up with Spider-Man to take down Carnage.
Right.
So it's like,
Right.
I think them killing Carnage. I was like, really?
Well, and that with the introduction
Hey, it's
of the multiverse.
Yeah.
They could bring him back that way.
Yeah, that's true. That is
Different
true.
a different version
if
that
Sony
matches.
keeps that.
If they won't fuck it up.
Well, they've already announced 3 more
hey,
Spider-Man.
Sonny, don't fuck it up.
3 more another Spider-Man trilogy after this No Way Home. So I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, but who's doing it? Marvel or something?
I think it's a mixture of the two again, because it's like, I don't know why. Well, Sony won't let it go because it's a moneymaker. I mean, that's why.
Fava beans.
I wish they would just let Spider-Man be his own fucking
Just want him to
main
be
character
Toby.
for once.
Well, from the
Sure,
reviews
totally
I'm
that.
reading on this one, they said this one actually feels like a legit Spider-Man movie.
The No Way Home.
Yeah. Which, speaking of, I was going to ask you for this one because I don't know
It's
either.
got Alfred Molina in it.
Who do you think is the final 6th villain for the Sinister Six in No Way Home? Because there's only 5. They're only showing us 5. Do you think it's Venom?
To me, it looks like Doc Ock is going to be on his team.
It's probably going to be Venom. Because you got Doc Ock, you got Vulture, you got Electro.
Well, I don't know if Vulture's in it.
Sandman, Lizard.
I thought Vulture was in it.
He's been teased in Morbius,
Okay.
but not this movie.
Okay,
I don't know
so
if
in
he is
this
or not.
one, Doc Ock, Goblin,
Sandman,
Electro,
Lizard.
And Lizard.
and Lizard.
It was
Did
teased.
Mysterio come back?
That's the thing we don't know. See, I would want to see Mysterio come back. That's who I would like to see be the 6th.
I have a feeling that they're
There's
going to
not
fuck
many
it
they
up
could-
and have Venom and Spider-Man join to fight the Sinister
What would be
Six.
cool is if they brought a new person in,
Yeah, I can see
but
that.
they won't do that. That would have been leaked probably. Like
Well, no, they
Kraven
can't-
the Hunter or something.
Well, he's scheduled to be up on deck in one of the upcoming.
Well, I mean, have you looked at
movies.
the IMDb to see who's in it?
No.
Sometimes I don't tell though.
Yeah, sometimes they'll wait a couple
But I
weeks
see what you're saying. Like, yeah.
because there's been rumors. I don't know if they're true, but I like know
Or
like it's not-
Rhino. That would be cool.
They tried Rhino and
Amazing Spider-Man.
and
too.
they fucking ruined him.
Yeah, they gave him like
Yeah.
the
He was like a mechanical
mechanical.
suit.
Paul Giamatti.
I know they teased Shocker in the first Homecoming, but they killed him like,
Oh, yeah,
immediately.
Why do they do this shit?
And then they did Scorpion, which
This
was
is a
really
good
cool.
idea. Let's just end it. Yeah, Scorpion.
So that's
Oh, what I noticed that Jamie Foxx's Electro is not blue anymore.
yeah. He actually is like legit.
He
'cause-
figured out the color of electricity.
well, he even said
He
that-
leveled up.
I watched this panel. It had Willem Dafoe, Alfred Molina, and Jamie Foxx on it, and they were asking. They're like, you know what made you guys come back after so long? And they said, well, the story was really good. And Jamie Foxx joked, he goes, well, I didn't have to be blue. Jamie Foxx was like, well, I was told I didn't have to be blue.
What if they brought New Goblin?
There's a rumor going around
That Ned's going
that
to become
Ned is going to
Goblin.
be Hobgoblin.
Ned, his friend?
Yeah, his friend will become Hobgoblin.
According to this, Matt
Me too
Murdock
fat.
or Charlie Cox is going to be in there as Daredevil.
I don't know if it's confirmed. That's been a heavily
That's in
rumored
IMDb.
What?
that
Charlie Cox is gonna be in
now
there as
he was
Daredevil.
confirmed the other day to come back in the MCU.
How about Baron Mordo?
The Charlie Cox's Daredevil has been
It's
confirmed to
got
come back.
Andrew Garfield, Lizard, and Toby are already in the IMDb as being in it.
Toby?
Yeah, and Andrew Garfield.
I agree with what somebody said. I was watching they were on Jimmy Kimmel doing an interview the other day. And I agree. Jimmy Kimmel's like, look, he goes, I know you guys can't say anything, but you guys do realize if Andrew and Toby are not in this movie, it's going to cause another Capitol riot, right? And I was like, you're not wrong. I mean, you're not really, but
I'm trying to think.
I didn't know who you guys would think that who the 6th member would be. Like I said, I want to see Mysterio come back, but I might be biased because I like Jake Gyllenhaal, but I just think Mysterio is a really cool character, but. Like I said, Vulture could come back, but he's Michael Keaton said he was shooting more Vulture stuff recently. So, but like I said, I know he's in Morbius, but I'm not sure about Spider-Man or anything. But yeah, you're right, Joey. I think you might be spot on with that about Venom coming to team
What if
up
it's
with
like
Spider-Man.
What if it's like Wilson Fisk or somebody like that? Or Hammerhead or
I
something?
can't. Well, I don't want to spoil anything. Not about the movie, not about the movie Spider-Man, but about another MCU thing because you haven't seen it. So
Okay.
What is it?
it has to do with Hawkeye, the Hawkeye show.
I've watched like the first episode.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, so I don't want to spoil anything.
You can spoil it to me later.
I haven't seen it, but I just saw an article the other day.
I've probably already seen something about it. But, dude, the Hawkeye show blows dick.
I've heard it's pretty good.
I do not like it.
I'm waiting until
The actual show does that.
Yeah, it sucks penises.
I'm waiting until the show's finished.
Unless I'm watching the wrong show.
Well, I know Yelena just came back in the recent
His
episode.
middle name's Gunther.
Who?
Otto Gunther Octavius.
Are you looking?
Yeah.
Well, there's all different versions of the Sinister Six. Like there's different groups. It's been different members of the
Quentin
Sinister
Beck,
Six.
Yeah, Mysterio. He'd probably be the best.
I wish he would come back, but like you said, with the multiverse, yeah, he can come back. I mean, that's like his gig
Ultra,
anyway.
Adrian Toomes, Hobgoblin later,
Mm.
Gog, whoever the fuck that is.
Why do we all? Yeah, it's this should just be a Spider-Man podcast because that
Sure,
seems to be all we fucking talk about.
Speederman.
Spider-Man.
Come up with a.
I had a question. Have you guys ever had any weird, creepy experiences?
Just go say if you had any weed.
You guys had weed?
What do you mean?
Like something that's just like
paranormal,
or I mean
or-
with another human being. You can do paranormal too, but I'm thinking of like with like just something that's kind of just like encounter that's
Have
just
you ever shared anything with another human
that's
being?
just weirded you out. You're like, that's a little fucking odd, but okay. You're like, please don't chop me up in my sleep.
I work in a psych ward.
True. Yeah,
So
well,
most of my encounters with human beings on a daily basis are
well, yeah, but
a little fucking weird.
It's starting to show.
like
So I had a patient one time. I was doing a round and
Did
I
you?
poked my head in the bathroom and said, "Hey, you doing all right?" He said, I'm good, Joseph. Let me tell you, Santa Claus came and saw me last night. I said, "Oh, he did? What'd he bring you?" He said, "About $3 billion. About $3 billion." I said, "That's a lot of money." He said, "Oh yeah. All right, bye." Is that weird?
that's fun. It's a funny one. Spencer? Or you got paranormal too. Just weird. Just I don't know. Just it popped in my head the other day. Just a weird encounter.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Nothing
Really?
at all.
Can't think of nothing.
You never come
right
into
now.
come in contact with some weirdo dude that you're just like, what the fuck is that?
You never got punched in the face in your car?
Nothing that comes to mind that I would like to talk about.
Yeah, but you're
Right
getting
this second. I'll keep thinking on it.
you're getting justice for this deal. So your current deal.
Justice is served.
The only one I can think of is like I used to. You guys know where the Jersey Mike is in Morganton? That's like in that Walmart.
Isn't it Jersey Mike's?
Jersey Mike's, yeah.
He is Jersey Mike.
That's in the that's in that Walmart complex or whatever down there.
I think so, yeah.
Used to go there a lot back when I lived in Valdez.
Yeah.
There's this dude that worked there. I
remember this story.
about the second time I was like, okay, I'm getting a little like creeper gonna lock me in the basement vibes a little bit going on. Dude, I went in there and I order. And it's like I didn't go in there very often, but this dude remembered me, remembered who I was, remembered what I ordered and everything.
Jeez.
And it got to the point where it was just real fucking creepy. Like I went in one time, and it was like this girl that was there. I said, okay, cool. He's not here. This motherfucker comes out of the back, pokes his head right when I come in. He goes, "Hey, this is how it always goes." He'd go, "Hey, you, 2 giant number 3s, right?" Yeah, yeah.
That's super creepy.
And that girl was just kind of like,
What the fuck?
she's like, "Do you know him?" "No, but I know what he orders." And shit. And I'm like,
What did she look like?
"What the fuck?"
Do you remember when we were working at the store and that kid came in and
Yes.
knew what car I drove? Did he know what you drove
Yeah,
too?
you knew what both of us drove. He knew you were in band. Knew who the fuck you were. Knew my name, your name.
Yeah, and he was like, "Yeah, you had that red Volkswagen Golf." I was like, "What?"
Then he was like,
fuck?
"Yeah." And then you drove the purple Honda, and he's like, "Yeah." And the engine fell out of your Golf and shit like that. And he
Yeah,
was like,
I was like,
"What?"
"How did you know about all that?"
He's like,
shit?
"Yeah, you guys went to Drawn, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, Joe, you were in band." And then he left. He had these 2 chicks, and he left. And then me and Joey looked over. He goes, "Who the fuck was that?"
That's crazy.
That was pretty creepy.
That's crazy, dude.
But the Jersey Mike's guy, he
oh, I do have a story, actually.
there was one time I didn't want to see him, and I wanted Jersey Mike's so bad. I literally went parked in front of Jersey Mike's. I couldn't see if he was in there. I downloaded a binocular app on my phone and opened the camera and zoomed in to see if his ass was in there. Thankfully, he wasn't, and it was fine. But yeah, I always told people, I said, if I ever go missing, you find that guy. Because
Yeah.
I'm in that guy's basement somewhere. He's feeding me 2 giant number 3s.
And he's naked.
Yeah, for
Screenplay
real.
idea.
The Jersey Mike killer.
He only kills.
Best part is your
he
name is
only
Mike.
kills people named Mike.
That'd be some shit.
Okay, so I used to go play ball at the rec center.
Which
the
rec center?
local rec center.
Just kidding.
And me and some guys, we noticed this dude that was always there, and he was kind of weird. He had like a real Hunchback of Notre Dame feel to him without the hunchback. He's just like creepy, you know.
So the Hunchback's creepy to you?
He's more of
Certain
He's more of
versions.
a gentle soul. And Disney
Not
is
that.
more of-
I've never seen that version.
What version are you watching?
Okay, he's like an Igor.
Okay.
That's
Phil.
a better.
That makes more sense.
He's like
okay.
that's who I was trying to say. He's like an Igor, but anyways, he had like this real high pitched, squeaky kind of voice. And he would say, he would be getting ready to play. He'd be like, "Hey guys, can I play shirts versus skins?"
What the fuck?
I wanted to play shirts versus skins on it.
Did he want to be skins?
God.
We all thought he was gay. And he had these little fucking glasses. He looked goofy as fuck. But anyways, we quit. Dude, he was like, he was in there like, he sat there and watched us play. He watched us play. And one day, and he never did that well. We went outside to walk on the track, and he followed us out there. It was like 4 or 5 of us. And we kept just walking faster, and he was walking behind us on the track. And then we started running. Dude, I swear this is all true. We would run around like the whole rec center, and then we'd see him coming.
Dude, I'm surprised that day you guys watched y'all play basketball. I was surprised you went like, you guys not gonna hit the showers?
It was
No, you're-
it was more
God.
funny than anything because he wasn't going to do nothing, you know. I hope not.
Dude, this isn't my story. I'm not gonna say who because I don't know if they'll be
fine.
weirded out. But I know someone that went walking at like a track that had like a little track through the woods.
Yeah.
It like broke off of the regular track.
That's bad.
Well,
Or
they were
from the
walking
get-go.
down that track and like headphones in, blah blah, no problem. Actually, they might have been jogging. Either way, out of nowhere, this dude in a full black and white suit looked like he came from a funeral, just trotting out of the woods. And there's nothing in the woods. Like there's not a house back there. There's nothing back there. He just comes trotting up out of the woods.
This is a story that somebody told you?
Yeah.
Oh.
And the person is they stop and they go, "Oh God, sorry, you scared me there." And the guy literally just stared and like wouldn't say a word, wouldn't make like move or anything, just stared at him. And then the person was like, "Oh, okay, whatever, I'm gonna keep going." And as they left, they looked back and he literally just stood in the middle of the path and stared them down while they left.
That's like some
weird.
horror movie 101 shit right there.
Yeah,
That is
they left
creepy.
immediately.
Could have been stashing a body.
God, dude, you don't know.
Yeah, that's
But
weird. That is creepy.
They left immediately after that, as far as I know.
The only other one I can think of is like I remember when I used to swim at the rec center in Valdez.
Oh, that's not a safe place.
I found that there's this kid
I met one of my first girlfriends there.
at the rec center. Do tell. How'd you meet her?
Swimming.
Well, no. Well, actually,
Bumped
I was in there
uglies in
playing
the pool.
basketball, and she come in there, and
You guys gonna shower after?
I mean, there wasn't nobody else
Definitely
with
shirts
me.
and
There was a couple people on the other side, but I noticed her, and she had some kids with her. Turned out to be her siblings, but I asked her for a number.
Nice.
We went out for a couple weeks. Yeah,
Very nice.
she broke up with her current boyfriend
Nice.
to go out with me.
Very nice.
Then broke up with me a couple weeks later to go out. So that's how the
Since
cookie crumbles.
Since a pattern there, but
Yeah,
I
tore
was
me,
at the-
tore me all the hell up.
I was at the pool, and there's this kid in the pool. I don't remember how old I was. Dude, he kept he would get all up in my grill and shit. He's really weird. Had his goggles on the whole time. He'd be like, "How you doing?" Shit like that. And he'd be all up in my grill, and he kept grabbing onto me, trying to put his arms and shit around me.
Yeah.
And he'd grabbed my leg, and I was like, "Bro, are you humping my leg or some
Yeah.
shit under the water?" He's like, and they have his
nothing
fucking
worse.
goggles and shit on. I don't remember.
It was me.
I don't remember how I got away
There's
from
nothing
him.
worse than a little kid wanting to play with you and you don't want
Dude,
to.
I don't even know how that dude was, but I'm pretty positive at least 2 points or 3 he humped my leg in the
Yeah.
pool. I'm pretty
At
convinced.
least he didn't give you a letter saying he wants to kiss you.
I just want to shove them down by their face, like on kicking and
You don't
screaming.
have to
He
tell
fell
that
down.
story.
So what?
Just want to shove a kid down by their face, like
No,
on Kicking and
that was a
Screaming.
kid. Where if he was gonna keep doing it, it's gonna be.
Fell down. Yeah,
Till the bubbles stop coming.
yeah.
Oh, God.
Really
He had
hold
them-
it there till the panic sets in.
He had them goggles on so he could have seen everything. Cause he had them goggles on the entire time. And when he got out of the pool, they were still on, just walking around. He'd dive right back in. They'd be on again. Be all up over me. They fucking have them on and shit.
That
Like,
kid needs to be bullied.
have you heard about the new Viking show that's going to be on
The
Netflix?
spinoff.
It's supposed to be like 100 years after the original show.
I've heard a little bit. I don't know, man. I loved that show up until like
I've
season
never seen it.
4.
I've seen the first season,
five.
I think, of it.
I mean, I don't want to ruin anything for you guys, but once they kill off a certain character,
I
It's
think I
over
already
for
know
me.
who
That's
they
true
kill.
with several shows.
I'm pretty sure. I
like.
already
I mean,
know
I
who they kill.
like a lot of the other characters in the show, but without that dude, that main
Like The
character,
Walking Dead.
main character for me, like I just
Yeah, that's fair.
I
get it.
lost interest. I tried to
like-
finish. I haven't finished the last like half season because they broke up the last season into 2 parts or some
Oh,
shit
that's-
like
That's
that.
how
It
they
was
did
like
with
that's
The
fair.
Walking Dead.
right. Like,
Well, that was my problem.
and I just couldn't,
you know, like you
couldn't
said.
finish it. So I'll try this next one when it comes out, but I'm sure they'll do the same fucking thing where I'll get attached to someone.
Do you think it'll be like interesting with a whole new character? Well, I mean, it all depends on the story, but you think you'll be drawn in since it'll be so many years, or 100 years after the events of the original show? Is it
I mean,
something that-
maybe I'll give it a shot. I mean, I still love like Vikings and the you know that culture, the Norse mythology and shit. But I just like once I get attached to a character and they're not there anymore, I'm like, what am I watching for?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I get that. I
Like
get that.
on Game of Thrones, I fucking loved Rob. And I don't know. Have you seen that show or you care?
I don't.
What is it?
I haven't seen it. and
I
don't,
haven't seen
I don't
Game
know
of
if I'll
Thrones.
ever
I've got
watch
the
it.
first season, but I haven't watched
I'm
it.
like one of the
Okay,
people.
well, I'm not
But
gonna
I'm
ruin
planning
anything.
on it.
I don't know if
Okay.
I'll ever watch
Some
that fucking
point.
But
show.
like, there's like 2 or 3 characters that once they're dead, I'm like, I don't fucking. I finished it. I went all the way through it. The last season's terrible because
that's
it doesn't
what
even
I've-
follow
that's
the
what
book
I've
anymore.
heard, yeah.
But I'm actually like I'm reading the book at the same time while I'm listening to it on audiobook because I'm not actually gonna read anything. But like the book version is so great and the show is really really good up until certain parts and I don't
Most
know.
of the time, that's
once
how it is. The book
characters
is a-
die,
Because you can only fit so much into a movie or a show.
right?
if
And
you
like I like I said, I finished it because I was already drawn so far into that one, and you know I'm listening to the book as well. Like I kind of wanted to see the differences in it. But there was a couple characters that once they died, I was like, I don't really care what happens anymore.
This is random as hell. Y'all ever do that ASMR stuff? Yeah,
No, I've never looked in. I've seen people joke and shit about it, but no, I've never.
it's pretty cool. Like if you,
I've heard
use
like you can use it for
headphones. Have you ever used
calming
it?
stuff, and
You
but
know,
I've-
but
no.
that's what it is basically.
Just making
like
sounds,
different
like,
sounds to try to like stimulate your.
yeah, people eat and shit.
It's like when
and-
you hear like a certain sound or something, and you get like that tingling in the back of your neck.
like your hair standing up.
Sort of, but it's different than like being scared.
All I can think of is just like.
whisper.
It's like a
and all that.
relaxing.
They eat. And all
See,
that.
I never see it as relaxing. All I think of whenever I hear of ASMR is either girls doing it for like porn sites, because that's a thing.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really
And
is.
then like people eating food, and the eating food,
Yeah.
the sounds to that is just grosses me the fuck out.
That's fair.
I've heard the people that like rub the microphones and shit, and like
Get real
it just doesn't. It sound actually it gets under my skin more than it would calm me down.
Yeah,
Listen to a girl DJ diddling it over there.
Then they whisper, "Take your cock out." And you're like,
I
"Wait, what?" Isn't it?
I listen to it
Okay.
sometimes to try to go to sleep. Not to take your cock out, though. But just the sounds, like the clickety clacks and stuff. It just, I don't know. You just kind of.
I feel like that would unnerve me more than anything.
Yeah, I don't know if I could actually,
I guess it just depends on the person. You
Yeah,
know, they
we're all
have
different.
they have like something called like theta waves or something, where you like clip it to your ears and it sends like a wavelength through your brain, and it's just like zen.
I don't know why.
I tried it
heard
at
of that.
therapy.
Does it work?
Yeah, dude. I mean, it was pretty weird. It's like you're like, I don't know how to even describe it. It's just like you're not stressed when you're in it. You're just like zen, like you're floating or something.
I don't know why this made me think of this, but you guys ever heard of sounding?
Like sounding out a word?
No, no. It's a sexual thing that I found out. This guy at work told me about. It's something I'll never do, and never in my life will do. But essentially, it's like these.
Put your dick in their ear.
It's
You hear that?
it's
Put your ear in their hole.
You hear me now?
It's essentially like these anal beads for your penis. Although when they're in your pee hole, you extend the fucking thing and it blows your. It's supposed to be super pleasurable or some shit. But he was telling me this shit, and I'm like, bro, you cannot tell me. He's like, no, I would
That
try it.
sounds
And I'm
like one
there
false
I'm gonna tell you right now.
There is no way in fucking hell. No,
I've had a catheter in, and I can tell you how much.
I don't even want that.
shit fucking sucked.
I don't even want that.
Whatever that guy is talking about, he is lying. He is just trying to ruin your life.
He said you can. He said he would do it if he had somebody that would trust. I was like, dude, I don't even care if I trusted him with my life. I'm still not fucking doing that.
He's just trying to get you to hurt yourself.
Yeah,
But-
that sounds. Even if that were true,
Yeah, sounding.
that sounds like one false move, and
You're in trouble.
yes.
Yeah, and I'm like, how? I was like, how? Please tell me how that's pleasurable.
Is cow tipping a real thing?
I've never tried it. but
Cow tipping?
I'm sure it is, but I've never
Did y'all
tried
ever
it.
do that? Have you ever done
I've
that?
never
I'm not
done it,
going to
no.
confirm or deny.
Did you ever knock anybody's mailboxes over?
I'm not going to confirm or deny.
Wow.
Did you guys check out that movie on Netflix that come out? I think it was back in October. The Jake Gyllenhaal one, The Guilty.
No, I want to. I just haven't got around to it.
It was actually a
God. We'll wait. As soon as you
Yeah.
start
So
speaking.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
It was actually a foreign film, and they remade it, which people shat all over the Jake Gyllenhaal one because they were like, "Oh, the foreign one's better," which it probably is. I'm not gonna,
What's the difference? What's the difference between shit and shot?
So
We'll wait.
Yeah. So Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, the the remake is actually, or the Jake Gyllenhaal version. It was really good, but
I hope that the people can hear all those fucking dings throughout this. Oh my god!
This is what it's like to be Mike in a movie theater with people just like in his ear, like doing shit to annoy him.
Oh, no, I have not got to see Guilty yet. I wanted to see it. I haven't got to see it. Also, there's a movie that came out that I didn't get to
it's
see
got a great
called
twist.
The Last Duel.
I want to see it.
I want to
so
see
bad.
it too. It's on. You can rent it on Amazon, but that's the only thing I've seen it on.
It's out on 4K now, and I want to go pick it up. But apparently, for a movie that nobody went to go see and bombed at the box office, everybody and their brother is buying the hell out of the physical copy because you can't find it anywhere. I was like, okay, let me check Target.
I'm gonna let y'all see The Guyver.
What'd you say?
The Guyver.
Oh,
I've
The
mentioned it
Guyver.
a couple of times. Yeah, and
He
he
said
needs to
MacGyver.
see. He needs to see Frankenstein's Army.
Oh yeah.
He'd probably like that.
Don't tell me what I need to see.
I'll tell you every
But-
now and then what you need to see.
But yeah, I even looked on Amazon for that movie, and they're like, "Oh, we don't know when it's going to be back in stock." I was like, "Again, for a movie that blew ass
Did
at
you
the
try
box office."
Morganton?
No, I haven't. But I haven't tried Walmart either. I need to try Walmart. But yeah, for a movie that bombed ass at the box office, y'all seem to buy all the damn physical copies of it all of a sudden. But yeah, that is one I would like to see. Because apparently Ridley Scott made some kind of comment about how millennials won't go see it because everyone's addicted to their phone, and it's not going to be for everybody.
That has to do with which movie?
The Last Duel.
What?
Because it bombed and no one wanted to go see it, and he's like, "Oh, it's because these millennials are addicted to their phones." So
Did you like that movie Last Witch Hunter?
I never seen it. I never
Yeah, it was
saw
pretty
it.
good. Talking about the Vin Diesel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah, I
good.
never saw it. But all right, guys, we'll wrap this one. Is there you guys got any movie recommendations or TV shows or anything like that before we hit the hit?
If you don't mind people getting killed that you like,
Okay.
Game of Thrones.
I am currently. I've just started the Cowboy Bebop. I wanted to wait until
I really want to watch that show. It's on my
until I
wish
didn't have
list.
anything else on my list, which I have other things on my list, but this was just next in line.
The show's very mixed.
I've only watched a full episode and like half of the second episode, and I have mixed feelings about it. So once I finish it, I will give you my full review. But it has its moments that I enjoy. Other than that, yeah, all I've watched lately, I watched Game of Thrones.
I finished Squid Game a couple weeks ago. Fucking awesome if you guys haven't checked it out. I think
Yeah,
it's
I
one
need
that
to.
both of y'all would really enjoy.
I need to get around to that one.
The dubbing is, like I said, even the dubbing is done very well. in that one. But I was trying to think of any movies.
Platform's a good movie. It's on Netflix still, I think.
It's a Netflix original.
And okay,
It'll be on there for
that
a
makes
while.
sense. And I watched Tommy Boy the other day. I'd seen
That's
it before. It's a funny movie.
It's a good one. I was trying to think.
The Goonies. I will always recommend The Goonies. Go watch it.
What did I watch recently?
I watched Homunculus, but I haven't got all the way through it.
I finally watched all three of the Expendables. Fine, because I never seen them. I bought them for Black Friday.
First one and second one is good. The third one's just
I think I
dog
passed
I
out in
agree.
the third one, so I need to rewatch the third one.
Second one was
just
my
don't even worry
favorite,
about it.
probably.
But I enjoyed them. Like that whole scene with Jason Statham with the basketball.
Oh, yeah, it's a
court
great scene.
was really good. I think that's. I can't remember everything I watched. I need to make a list of that. But yeah, so this is be another episode in the can. Hope you guys enjoy. Whatever platform you listen on, please, I gotta say this every time, please help us out, because it, or leave us a review, drop a review, whatever, because it helps us in the long run.
Like and comment.
We are now on iHeartRadio, Stitcher, and Google Podcasts. We're extending our
Horizons.
podcast out, so if you know anybody, please recommend us, because it helps us out. You can also find us on YouTube, where we play some horror games and get the bejeebus scared out of us.
Yeah.
So hopefully,
Jinkies.
I don't know how what the last video was we put up. That was the part 2 of the
When are you gonna put clothes on, Spence?
Find Yourself.
I didn't bring any.
So hopefully part 3, 4, and 5, and whatever else. What else did we record? Hell Seed and
Poppy
Playtime.
Poppy's Playtime. that
Hopefully those
shit,
will be
dude.
soon.
They need to, come out with that soon.
That'll be
I need to get some revenge on Poppy.
so.
Poppy's ass.
So we'll get that out.
And just thank everybody who listens, and
We appreciate it.
always
And come back for more.
love you guys.
Bye.
See ya.